Why do 60% of Amazon updates not go through? It's because Amazon wants you to do this one thing to push updates through. And I'm going to be showing you it in today's video. I'm Josh Hackett, CEO and founder of EHP Consulting Group. Let's go in, and the one thing you need to do is an inventory file update. So if your images aren't updating, your title's not updating, your price isn't updating, something's not updating on your listing, it's usually the images or the title or your brand name. The reason is you're not doing an inventory file update. So an inventory file update helps push the listing updates through, especially if you are the brand owner. So what you need to do first is go to reports and then inventory reports. Next, you're going to do this drop down and go to category listings report, and you're going to request the report. If you don't see this report or you don't have access to it, that means you're not a professional seller. This is for professional sellers. So to upgrade to professional seller, you're simply going to go to your settings and then make sure you have professional turned on for your account. Then you'll have access to this. You're going to download this. You're going to open it, and it's going to look something like this. Right here it is. Now, you may have all of your listings here. Make sure we're only doing one listing at a time for this, unless once you get accustomed to doing this and you do it successfully, you can do multiple listings at a time. But I recommend initially just do one listing at a time. So I would delete all of the listings and just move the one listing that you want to do up so you can just copy this, and you see you can kind of move it up and down. You can move it up to column number 4 right here. And column number 1, 2, and 3 are for Amazon. But what you're going to do is make sure this number 2 right here, click that so everything's open. And now you're going to look at this. So if you want to change the title, you're going to put the new title in here. Product type, the seller SKU, make sure that's in there. The brand name, if you want to change the brand name, you can attempt to change the brand name in here as well. Now, this is the most important, is column F. Column F, you need to change it instead of delete partial update, it needs to be a full update. If you don't do this, it will not work. So make sure you change this to update, right? Product ID, make sure your product ID is in there. If it's an ASIN, you can just put the ASIN, bada bing, bada boom. And then here is, again, the product name. This is like the same thing as the title, so make sure that's in here as well. Manufacturer name, if you want to change the manufacturer name or the part number, right? The product description, this is where you change the product description on your listing. Model number, and here's the main images. So the main image right here, second image, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth. So a lot of these areas are very easy to optimize and edit. So like the title or the description, you just literally edit it here. So you put in the new description here, boom, copy and paste, save it, and I'll provide the next steps. But the image is a lot more difficult because the image, you have to actually put a URL, and I recommend doing an Amazon URL. So to optimize your image, what you're going to do is go into your listing. You're going to go into manage inventory and find your listing. And then you're going to click edit listing. And now you're going to put your images in the correct order that you want them to be. Now this is for editing your images, right? Like I said, the other sections are easier. The images are more difficult. So make sure you put all of your images in on how you want them to look. So let's say, for example, I'm editing my first image and I put a new first image, and this is the new first image. What I'm going to do is right click, copy image address. I'm going to open it up in a new tab and put that image address. Make sure it works, right? So, and make sure that's the correct image. Now, again, copy that image address, and we're going to open up that Excel spreadsheet again, and you're going to put that new image URL. So you're going to right click and paste it in here. Now that URL is here. It might be longer than what it looks on my screen, but it will work, and that's going to allow Amazon to successfully update your listing. If you put a different URL and it's like a Dropbox or Google, it's not going to work. So it has to be in Amazon. If you're updating the swatch, you put it here. If it's in a variation, you put that here, right? A lot of these sections will be filled out. If it's in red, make sure you fill it out, all right? So we're kind of filling out here's the bullet points. Here's the back-end search terms, key product features, bullet point 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can put the bullet points in there. If you want to add recommended uses for the product, flavor, melting temperature, right? That's so much stuff in here. So fill this out with everything you need to update, right? If you're just updating the first image, that's fine. Just make sure this blue section in the beginning is fully filled out to the best of your ability. This one needs to be fully filled out. Next, save, 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 save. Now you're going to delete this, or exit out of it, and you're going to go back into Amazon Seller Central. Next, what you're going to do is you're going to go to Catalog, Add Products via Upload, and you're going to upload this spreadsheet there. Boom, upload this spreadsheet. There it is. Submit the products. And then once you upload it, you're going to go to Spreadsheet Upload Status. And that's going to give you a batch ID. This is just an ID number of your upload. You're going to copy that ID and you're going to contact Amazon right away. If you want this to be successful, you need to get on the phone with Amazon right away. So you're going to go to Help, Get Help and Support. You're going to click My Issue is Not Listed because you want to call Amazon. And you're going to say, hi, please transfer this to the catalog team. I need this batch ID pushed through. And you're going to put the batch ID number. And here's the batch ID number. Here's a pretend. And now you need to put what the issue is, right? What do you want pushed through? This is the correct first image. Here, I need my first image updated. And it won't go through. Here is the correct first image. Now we're going to go back to our inventory. Where is that? Copy that. The image. I'm making it as easy as possible for Amazon because they're not the brightest sometimes. Okay. Boom. Also, I attached my Excel sheet batch ID form. Bada bing. Continue. My issue is not listed. Product or listing related. And you're going to put for the subject, please transfer this to the catalog team. And then you're going to call them. And you call them. And in this case, you can attach everything you need. But you're going to call them and say, you're not going to get transferred to the catalog team. Say, hey, please read my description of the issue. They're going to read it. They're going to say, oh, you want to be transferred to the catalog team. Say, yes, it's a batch ID issue. It's a batch ID issue. You're going to be like, oh, is it the title? It's not just the title. It's also the batch ID. Can you push the batch ID through? Then hopefully they'll transfer you to the catalog team. Once you get to the catalog team, then say, hey, is this the catalog team? I just want to confirm. They'll say yes. Then tell them everything. Look, I got this batch ID. Here's the batch ID number. I need the first image to go through. It won't go through. Here's the correct image. And they should be able to stay on the call with you. They're going to help you fix your batch ID. If there's anything wrong with that file you uploaded, they're going to tell you what's wrong with it. You can fix it on the phone with them. Right when you submit it to Amazon, you're going to say, hey, I submitted the fixes. They're going to see it instantly. And they're going to be able to push it through for you instantly and get that listing changed. Once they push it through, it's official. And then you just wait 24 hours and your listing will be good to go and updated. That works 95% of the time this way, right? You could just wait for the inventory to be done and hope, but instead, if you contact the catalog team, they have the power to manually push everything through for you. And that's it for today's video. If you do need help selling on Amazon and you like this video, drop a like, or if you need help on Amazon, contact EHP Consulting Group. Josh Hackett signing out.